Today marks 1225th day sharing lessons I learned and continue to learn with all of you. Well, I hope these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today we speak about the things that we need to remind ourselves constantly. And what are the things that we always need to remind ourselves? What true wealth is. What true wealth is. I think that when we hear that word wealth, we always think about luxury. We always think about money. But what wealth means besides money? Because I think that sometimes there's a lot of wealthy people, but in other people's eyes, they don't see wealthy. And because they don't see wealthy in money perspective, we maybe don't seek them, we don't pursue them from their guidance, because they potentially are wealthy in all the areas that matters. Now, wealth and money is essential, is very important. Financial abundance gives you options, gives you ability to be generous, help and transform, gives you power to really make a difference in other people's lives. It's great to have wealth, financial wealth. But today we'll focus on really reminding you, what are the true wealth? What are true wealth? And I think that when we look into other people, we ask, is this person wealthy? So that means when we start asking the question, is this person wealthy? We don't look just financial abundance alone. We start asking, is this person wealthy in other most important areas in life? So number one is good health. If a person has good health, that means he's a wealthy person. Because it doesn't matter how much wealth we have, financial wealth we have. If you are sick and you lay down in bed, what's the difference with that financial abundance? No difference. So good health is even more important wealth. And why I say that? Because again, when I said it, when you said, okay, this person is wealthy in his health, so it means we seek advice. So what do you do to be as healthy as you are? Maybe it doesn't matter what age they are. What do you do to really be that healthy, that lean, that energized, all those things? So being able to ask the right questions, to learn from the best, learn from the wealthy, who has a health that you would love to have in the long term. Of course, probably the best people to ask for that kind of health is people who are 50, 60, 70, 80, and has tremendous health because they was able to have that wealth for a long period. Now, of course, sometimes people have like 20 years old and they just didn't have the time to mess their health up, even though that some people mess them up. So true wealth is having a good health. And again, this is a question that we're able to ask other people, how to become more wealthy in health. Number two is strong, nurtured relations. It means all the things, friends, family, significant other relations. So being able to have strong relations is one of the wealths of the world. And again, we're able to ask, when we look into a person, is this person wealthy? Again, how is his relationships looks like? Does he has like a meaningful, nurturing relations? Do you see that that person has very strong people around them, dependable, accountable, trustworthy, loyal? That didn't came by accident. They did something about it. They nurtured it. They were intentional about it. And we able to ask, okay, what did you do to develop such amazing, strong relations around you? What did you do? And it might be said that I cut the people that were toxic. Now I have one positive. It could be that I was very intentional, adding value, providing value, encouraging, empowering. So they will share what they do to network, to connect, to build that relation. Because this is again one of the most important wealths. Because I think that one of the things that probably you heard 1,000 times, your network is your net worth. So when you increase and uplift and empower your association, you will be able to uplift you as well. Number three is time, time freedom. Being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want it. And the more rich you are, the more wealthy you are regarding the finances, the more you understand that time is such a more important wealth. So when you see someone who is actually doing the things that they want, that has the time to do the things that they want, again, we able to say like, even though that maybe they don't have financial abundance, financial wealth significant like other people have, but to be able to say like, this person is extraordinarily wealthy, and be able to ask, what did you do? How did you achieve this time wealth? I want you to have this time wealth as well. I want you to be able to allocate my time the way how I want it, to allocate that my time to the people that is worth my time, to the things that worth my time. And being able to choose based on your values, your beliefs, your understanding, your pursuits, your purpose, your meaning, your vision. That's is true wealth. Being able to choose your time. And again, we're able to ask, what did you do? What did you do to achieve this kind of wealth in time? Number 4, knowledge and growth. And again, this is a knowledge, growth, wisdom. I think that when we look into somebody, we're able to look into his wealth of wisdom. I think this is very powerful. I guess they share the power of wisdom and what wisdom attracts, and there are a lot of things. So again, when we look into a person and ask what kind of wealth that person has, it might be that he has an amazing wisdom that we're able to gather, we're able to ask questions. How did you master that? How you developed that? How you grew that? How you reflect on it? What kind of experiences led to you? So being able to ask right questions to gather that wealth. So it means when we ask the first question, what kind of wealth they have? What kind of questions could I ask to really grab understanding how I could develop that wealth? Because there's multiple wealth that we're able to develop over time, over life. We're not able to develop all at the same time, but one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, and develop. I think that's supposed to allocate 80% to one wealth at a time, and then 20% to all things. And when you allocate that time, I think that we're able to really achieve great success. And again, this is one thing that we're able to see, that this person is wealthy because he has an enormous amount of wisdom, knowledge, and growth over the years. Number 5 is inner peace and joy. Inner peace and joy. So it means when you look into that person, and we can say that this person is wealthy because has inner peace and joy and bliss, that contentment and fulfillment of their life. Because if they do something that they love, they do something that is maybe their calling, maybe their direction, maybe their dedication, they committed to that journey, and because of that, they have that massive inner peace and that joy. It might be that they're struggling in a lot of different areas in their life, but they have that massive joy and bliss, and you can see in their eyes, and when they share, they have such a massive passion. I think that we're able to hold that person wealthy, because a lot of people don't have that luxury or have that huge inner peace and joy. I mean, because I look into people, 90% of people don't have inner peace, don't have that joy. They have once in a while. It seems like a Friday thing, a Saturday thing, but not every single day coming, and that energy level that it seems that they show up in the room, all room will uplift that because they have so much of that joy and bliss and inner peace. Number 6 is purpose. Purpose and passion. I think that's something, I think that's very, very close to inner peace, but inner peace sometimes you can potentially have inner peace without purpose. And this is great, but I think that we need to understand that being able to have that, it's what you're waking up for. What is that making you tick? The things that you call yourself that this is what I want to be known for. This is what I want to, this is how I want to serve. So being able to find your niche, your area, where you say that this is where I want to leave my mark. Not footprints. Walk your way into that purpose, into that passion, into that obsession, and really say that this is meaningful for me. It doesn't matter if it's meaningful for another person, it's meaningful for me. That's what matters. And purpose is supposed to be, because sometimes I think that when we pursue passion, we pursue purpose, we're asking advice from other people, but they do not understand what is inside of you. They don't see it. So being able to really say, this is important for me, and really being able to pursue that. So when we see a person and we're asking, is this person healthy? We can look at, is this person pursue something meaningful for themselves? Purpose and passion, obsession. Do they have it? If they have it, they are wealthy. They are massively wealthy, because a lot of people are directionless. They don't have idea what is the purpose of their life. That's another being aware that you don't have a purpose is a first step to really change that. Because some people don't need purpose, and that's okay. You can choose what is important for you and what is not. Number 7 is experiences and memories. This again with asking, does this person really was adventurous? Did they have like moments with their loved ones? Because experiences and memories are very important. I think we need to develop. Like if you go to work, come back, go to bed, watch a movie, and every single day like this for 10 years, but as people say like, oh, I have 10 years experience in project management, accounting, and finance, and sales. But maybe those 10 years was exactly the same. And that means that maybe you traveled once in a while. But I think that when you think about experiences, when we look at a person and ask, how much did they experience? How much did they see? How much memories did they have built? How much time they was say that I want to do something explore, something do something. I think that those people who have those experiences, who have those memories, are wealthy. Because those memories sometimes is invaluable. You're not able to put that price tag on them. They're so important that you're not able to measure how important they are because they're able to bring joy, they're able to bring all the variety of emotions. And I think that those emotions is part of life. Being able to experience thousands of different emotions in different times is the meaning sometimes of life as well. And this is again a person of wealth. And we're able to ask, okay, so this person, is this person wealthy? If he has a lot of experience and memories, and we're able to ask, okay, what did you do? What kind of philosophy of life do you have? How you dictate? What kind of decisions you make? Could you really to experience, to have, to build those memories with people, by yourself? I think that's very, very important. The last one I want to mention is that generosity and impact. I think that's being able to give back, make a difference, to be significant in other people's lives, in your life. Does it be generous? Such important. So that's when you think about again the question: is this person wealthy? Be able to have how much impact do they make? How much generosity do they show? Not just money. Again, you're able to be generous with your words, with being able to empower people, because words are very, very powerful. Just few words positioned in the right place with the right tonality could uplift people to make a difference in their life. Because just being able to say that one statement could potentially change someone's life. Again, I really loved one young individual, 13 years old, and he asked me, do you think that I'm capable of achieving that? And I said that you are capable of achieving everything what you're willing to work for. You are capable of achieving everything what you're willing to work for. And he felt empowered. And I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to share my thoughts about success, about really pursuing something. But there's a lot of people who've made an impact, like big names, like John C. Maxwell, Ed Mylett, Ervin McManus. There's big names who've made a really significant impact on me. But there's a lot of people who are in my life who maybe don't have financial wealth, but they have made incredible impact in my life. And I see them as a wealthy people because they see that by impacting people, they make their life wealthy. So again, this is a question. When you ask this question, is this person wealthy? We ask, is this person generous? And this person made an impact. Even one person is again wealth. So I hope you reflect as well what wealth truly means to you. Besides money, money is wealth as well. That's important. So it gives you power, gives you options, allows you to be more generous, add value to people. That's all fine. But what other things are wealth for you? I hope that you reflect on that because this is a very, very meaningful topic. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.